Well, g'day everyone. Today we are having a squiz at Corsair Cove. This is the demo. It is available to everyone, I believe, at the moment, which means that you can play this as well. Corsair Cove's about building yourself a fleet and a flotilla. It's a kind of a city builder as well, so like a colony sim and stuff. I wish I could have left the music on. You should hear the music in the in this. It's just the voice and stuff like that. It's just absolutely incredible. But I have turned the music off. This is another Hooded Horse one, and I think, as I said in the last Hooded Horse, I have a lot of respect for everything that they bring out, because I haven't played a bad Hooded Horse published game yet. So I'm not like sponsored by them or anything like that, but their stuff is they really take care in what they do publish, and this one looks pretty bloody good. There is a link below if you guys want to check it out, and there's some other links there as well. So let's go straight into the story mode.
The tides have changed. The Age of Piracy is nearing its grisly end. Crown rules supreme. Pirate hunters roam the seven seas. Hunters like Amara, that Spanish hound. Never thought I'd end up in her brig. She's a clever wench. I'll hand it to her. She made only one mistake. She threw me in with a solid crew of pirates. This might be worth a shot. Good thing I was able to hide this little beauty.
Alarm! The prisoners are free! Stop them! No pirate leaves this ship alive!
Swim for your lives, you sullen wretches! Look at us. Once mighty pirates all. Lost, half drowned, and nothing but the skin on our backs. But we're still breathing. And that, my friends, is more than enough. Because all it takes is the right crew in the right place to turn the tides of fate back in our favor.
There you go. All right, let's move our camera around.
On this blighted rock, me mateys. It may be our home for the foreseeable future. Well then.
All right.
Let's start with the basics.
We can pan around.
We'll
Sweet.
need shelter first of all. A camp and a few tents should do for now.
A camp and a few
if there's not
tents.
enough
All
room
right,
on
cool.
the ground, well, why not build on the walls as well?
Why not build on the walls? So this is vertical building as well, which is actually really, really cool. You found a shipwreck full of construction resources and an abandoned construction site, a fitting place to build a pirate camp. Pirate camps are the central hubs of your island.
Perhaps we'll find gold in these scattered wrecks.
We may find
I combed through
gold.
them with the crew already. Anything we could find, we've gathered at our beach.
Beautiful. All right, so what are we going to do here? What do we need? We need planks, don't we? What have we got? No construction resource connection and building under construction. Now, I believe you do have to connect these. Open the connections menu. Where is the connections menu? Down here. And I believe you've got to actually connect them like that. There we go. So road connected. Beautiful. Game speed. Yep, no worries. We can do that. Pause and unpause is the space bar. Sweet. Lovely. So we've got to build one pirate camp. We've got to start by building that. Can right click on there, and that is good. And I think it wanted us to build 3 houses or tents or something like that. So as I said, it does have vertical building. What kind of resources do we have around? We've got like forests. There's another shipwreck over there that we might be able to check out at some point in time. It's a beautiful looking game, isn't it? It's a beautiful looking game. It does. There's another shipwreck down here, and there's something over here as well. Well, there's some eggs and stuff. Are they toucans? They look like toucans. And there's some eggs and stuff over here. Excuse me. All right.
Shamara. At least we sent her to the depths for good.
It takes more than that to kill a captain. We haven't seen the last of her. Mark my words.
Mark my words. Pirates need housing, limited housing, additional housing. We need to build 3 tents. So, okay, cool. So we've got 1 pirate camp. It looks like we can actually, probably at some point in time, we can actually build more than 1 by the looks of it, which is really, really cool. Now this up here is cohesion. You've got to keep your cohesion high, because once you get down to 0 on your cohesion, then all of your pirates mutiny basically. We've got 28 drifters, and we've got 2 assigned pirates. There's 2 pirates with assigned jobs, which are 2 builders by the looks of it, and there's 28 drifters. So they do fetching and stuff like that. Let's get straight into here and build ourselves building list. Cycle through all buildings of this type. That's this is construction. These are cliff paths. Building list, and where do we build? There we go. This is your current upkeep. Right now you don't have enough housing. Sorry, I'm a little bit daft. So we need to build ourselves some tents. So you can place your tents on cliff sides or on land. All buildings must be connected to a pirate camp. So everything's got to be connected to here. So let's open up the construction menu, and we'll go up here, and we need to build some tents. Where are we going to build them? And this is where the verticality comes in, so which is actually really, really cool. So we're going to build 1 and 2, and can we build another? We can build another one up the top there as well. So that's 3. And you'll see everybody lugging all of the gear up and stuff, and that's all connected to there. So these little gaps and stuff, and they just lug all their resources through. And you can see them building in here as well. Buildings with that icon aren't connected to the pirate camp, and we can use connectors to fix that, which are little like platforms and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. So that quest is complete. Right, where are we up to now? We
Our
need...
meager salvage won't last forever. We need to make more planks.
We have enough to build a ship. I say we leave as soon as that is done.
We'd be fools to let this chance slip us by. You'll see, Honorata. This is just the start.
Okay, so we need to build ourselves... your island offers plenty of resources. You'll need them for construction, shipbuilding, and maintaining. You can check the overviews. No worries. Select the woodcutter, which we can do. Fertile areas on your land are shown, and they're highlighted. So they're obviously highlighted in purple. So we can go anywhere through here. And there's some areas up there which we can go to. I think I'm going to put a woodcutter up here, actually. I think. And it's not connected, so what we need to do is we need to get a connection. Cliff path. How do we actually... we may not be able to do this. We may not actually be able to do this. Let's see. Connector. There. Down to here. Let's run a connector. Let's maybe run a connector out here. Can I get it out here? Yeah, I can. So we go over to there, and then maybe... I may have to change this, and then maybe a cliff path. No. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's not the best place to build it. Alright, let's deconstruct that. And it's going to have to be built down on the ground, so we could build it there or we could build it here. So I think we're going to have to build it over here. Let's see. Woodcutter. let's place it. It says it needs to be placed in fertile ground, so there's only one place there to do it, and now we need to connect that. So let's grab that and connect that, and looks like we're going to have to go over there and to there, and that should connect it. Yep, it's being built now. Beautiful. Okay, so these little platforms and stuff over the top, that's actually pretty cool. I thought we might have been able to build a bridge over there, but we haven't been able to. So alright, select the woodcutter, which we have. Let's see. All hands on deck can boost the building's production, but also increases the upkeep. These pirates are currently working in the building, so we've got a couple of green hands in there, and it looks like it costs us 2 food. I don't know whether it's daily. I'm guessing it's daily. This number shows how many resources are produced per minute, and produced resources are stored here until picked up by fetchers. Drain is shown on the right. Right, cool. Okay, sweet. All hands on deck lets you increase the production of the building. As a downside, it requires double the workforce and upkeep. Cool. Hardwood must be produced into planks before it can be used as a construction resource. Build a sawmill and connect it to the woodcutter. Okay, let's do that. Let's go into here, and that's a sawmill. Can we connect it through here? We can indeed. So let's throw that down there, and that will be connected. So they'll go in and build that. It was connected by that little path there. I think the panning's pretty quick, but you can actually change the settings in there. So if we have a look in the settings menu in here, and we have a look at gameplay, edge panning speed, the keyboard panning speed. If we drop that down to maybe there, I reckon that's probably a good thing, and we'll drop the zoom speed down a little bit as well, and let's resume, and that's probably a little bit better. Check everybody out. They're all doing their thing. They're all over near their house. They're all bloody drunk pirates. Look at them up here. They're just having an absolute ball. Couple of ladies down there. Sweet. Alright, let's go into the sawmill. So, fletchers. Pirates assigned to any building is split into fletchers and hands. Or fetchers, sorry. Resource delivery by fetchers is stored here. This number shows how many resources are produced per minute. So we're producing 10 per minute. But we're only producing 1 per minute. 8 per minute of logs. So, looks like you can shut the building down, you can demolish it, and you can start connecting as well. Okay, we need to build a warehouse, and we need to connect it to the pirate's house. Let's have a look in here, and that is a warehouse. Where are we going to do this? Somewhere. Can we build it there? Could we build it over here? Maybe over here. It needs to be connected, so we could actually build it up there, couldn't we? It makes more sense, I guess. Oh, it's a shame it can't be built in there. It says something's in the way. Maybe we could. Maybe we could actually demolish this and this, build the warehouse in there. Not enough space. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to have to build it up here, and then we're going to have to get a connector, which is there, and we're going to have to throw that up to there, like that, and then back to here again. There we go. Alright, well that sucked, didn't it? I thought I might have been able to be clever and put it up there, but doesn't look like it. So we'll get that built. So we're building the warehouse now. Right. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I wonder whether we can, like, check these. There's a manta ray down there. That's pretty cool. There's a whole pile of fish swimming around. I actually just found a clamshell. 2 sides of a clamshell. I found there's seals down here. I found in a garden that I was digging up at work, and I brought them home for my little one. She loves that kind of stuff, and yeah, she loved it. She absolutely loved it. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go back to play
and demolish it for more space.
Right. Okay. So to empty our shipwreck. Let's select that. Do we need to assign... How do we do that? Find a building with a resource you want to stockpile, then click on the resource icon to assign it to a Fletcher. Okay, so if we go into here and we store materials, would that be right? So stockpile resource warehouse, and click on that plus button. Find a building with a resource you want to stockpile, and then click on... Okay, so if we go in there and then we click on there we go. So that's going to stockpile that. If we click on there, it's also going to stockpile those, which is good. All right, that makes sense. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. I think it's a pretty good one. So what we should find is these guys should... There's a guy walking along just throwing his it's like he's got his sword in the air. I don't know. It's a crack up. So what we should find is this stockpile that they've found here that has the planks in it. Once the planks are gone, we should actually be able to empty this building off, or demolish this building, which will be good, and that'll give us more building space, which is what it's asking for. So let's see if we've got more people coming in and grabbing more stuff. There's nothing in there anymore. Let's go back to there and demolish that like so. And then what we're going to need...
Something requires our attention.
We're going to need to connect this like so. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's drop that connection down to here like that, and then connect that through to here like that. And then we've got a path at the bottom. Then we've got a path running through here, and that is connected to everything else. Here you can connect. You can check your cohesion. Higher values afford more leeway when pushing through setbacks. If cohesion drops to 0, your group dissolves and the game is lost. Cool. No worries. Drifters and fetchers require housing. Hands also require additional upkeep, such as stew, to satisfy their... Okay. Crew's uneasy. Something requires our attention. I'm pretty sure that we did. Okay, so it looks like we have events in here as well. We discover 2 of Amara's soldiers hiding amongst our crew. They claimed they were stranded here like us. We're about to slice their bellies open when they loudly renounce the crown and ask us to accept them as pirates. What should be done with them? We can let them live, which drops our cohesion by 30. We can spill their guts, which drops our cohesion by 20, and we lose 2 pirates. I think we might be brutal. They were fighting against us. Let's spill their guts. They're bloody sharks, I swear. Oh man, I just wouldn't have been a pirate. I'm so scared of sharks. The crown would have seen us dead. Now we pray. Now we repay the favour. We execute the royal lackeys to the cheers of many, though some wanted to give them a chance. Aye.
Call for hard choices.
Yes, indeed.
A good crew sticks together through thick and thin. Lose that cohesion, and everything will fall apart.
Excellent. Now, I think this game can be pretty brutal in the sense of, there we go, new building campfire.
Well, I, for one, am starving. Is there nothing to eat on this uncivilized rock?
Oh.
Where's that bloody pig? I'm in the mood for stew.
Pigs. Okay, no worries. So what we need to do is we need to build ourselves a campfire. Food. Campfire. Let's maybe throw this in the middle as well, shall we? Should we throw it there? Yeah, campfire would be really good there. Let's throw it there. Sweet, that's all connected, so that is being built. Make sure enough stew is delivered to the galley and your hands will stay satisfied. A galley can distribute food to all pirates. So we're going to need a galley as well. Is there a galley here? No, food. There's only a campfire. What does that require? Construction requires 104 planks. It outputs 16. Alright, cool. Are we going to need... How are we doing house-wise? How much do these tents do? Provides 2 housing. So we've only got 6 housing at the moment. We've got 20 drifters and 8 pirates. I think we should probably build maybe some more of these. So let's go here. And another one there and another one there. Let's just build 3 more of those. Now we need to build ourselves a galley. I don't know whether... That's a pretty big building, isn't it? Although we could drop it there, which is probably a really good place for it, actually. I like that. I like that spot. I also like the way they've designed all of these. Like, they're all being built with ship parts and old bits of ships and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. Alright, so what are we doing? We're producing 16. So we're doing plus 10 planks. And we're doing plus 16 food. Okay, hopefully that's good. And then we've got to distribute that food. So I'm guessing that's going to drop down once we do. And we've got assigned pirates. So pirates look like they... It looks like they upgrade to assign from drifters to pirates. If upkeeps aren't met, satisfaction will drop until it reaches 0. This will trigger an outrage and you'll have to choose how to resolve the situation. Success will restore order, but failure will reduce cohesion and make the outrage worse. Alright, cool. So we're building the galley now. We can do that. That's not far from being built, is it? No, they've got all the stuff there, and then we've got some builders in there building. And there it is. Cool. Pirates can take a lot, but lack of food or proper shelter will push the toughest sailors to the brink of outrage. How do we address? We tend to this at once. Right, so activate all hands on deck at least 1 campfire. They're having an uprising. Bastards. All hands on deck. Where's all hands on deck? Right there. Alright, let's get some food happening. Have rising satisfaction in all pirate camps for at least 120 seconds. Right, okay. Check it out, that is so cool. It is so cool. So we've got 4 people in there. We're producing at 150 miles an hour. Food is going up. They're having a... Oh, come on, don't do that. They're having a punch up in here. They're having a punch up down the bottom as well. Bloody pirates, honestly. How would you be? Okay, so the food's going. We've got no more construction resource. So what do we need? Rising satisfaction in all pirate camps. How do we... So that's satisfaction. Is it rising? Yeah, it is rising. Yes, it is. Cool. Okay, because we're getting food and we're getting housing. But we are going to need to build some more houses though. So I think I might do that. I might build another couple of houses. We'll build one there, and maybe one up here if we can. I think we keep building up. What do you reckon? And there. Beautiful. Okay, cool. How are we going there? Yep, it's still rising. Rate of how well you satisfy the upkeep of this pirate camp. If it falls too low, your pirates will outrage. Activate all hands on deck, at least one campfire. Have a rising satisfaction in all pirate. There we go. Looks like we've done it. So we can unactivate that. Our swift action satisfies everyone. Well done. Let's grab ourselves a few drinks. Let's drop that back down again now.
But for a pirate nest, we're still missing a vital establishment, don't you think?
Ah, yes. A treasury. Or perhaps a high-class brothel.
She means a tavern, posh idiot.
You posh idiot. Okay, crew have upkeep such as booze, which is also used for hiring them on your ship. Okay, cool. Moonshine still can produce booze for no cost. Like campfires, their production's slow. Better ways to produce these resources will become available later. A tavern can distribute drinks and make sure enough booze is delivered to the tavern to keep them satisfied. That's all we need, isn't it? A bloody tavern here. Remember to assign fetchers at the tavern to deliver the booze. Did we assign fetchers here? We do have a fetcher here. Alright, that's good. So what we need to do is we need to build a moonshine still, which can go in there. That looks pretty good. And can we build a tavern yet? Probably not until we probably can't until we have a... Yeah, it doesn't look like we can at the moment. So let's speed this up. And we'll get that happening. We've got plus 10 and plus 10 coming in. I think food's going to be pretty difficult by the looks of it. Like, it's going to be pretty difficult to keep these guys happy. So, alright, let's build ourselves a tavern, and it'd be nice if a tavern could go in. Tavern could go up there, couldn't it? I reckon that might be... I reckon put the tavern down here. There we go. And that's kind of central to the working area as well. So we'll get that built. Moonshine, we've got 2 green hands in there. Upkeep is 2. So every time we do that, this upkeep drops down. How can we upgrade that? They did say that there will be other ways to like better ways to do food and stuff. So I'm just wondering whether at some point in time we might be able to get ourselves a bit of a fishing place. So let's speed that up. We'll wait for that tavern to be built, and then we need to make sure that we have a fetcher. There we go. And let's assign a fetcher. Using warehouse to stockpile upkeep resources is a great way to secure your ups. Remember to assign fetchers at the tavern to deliver the booze. Doesn't look like we can at this point in time. Select booze to, yeah, select booze to just this booze. Choose a resource to make a connection, which will be here, right? Doesn't look like we're producing anything yet. So are we producing anything? Well, we don't have anything there yet. So we need to wait until we actually produce something, and then we can select that, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering whether a second cookhouse would be a good thing, because that is dropping down as well. We now have 20. We still have 28. We had 28, didn't we? All right, cool. So all we need to do is we need to wait until we've actually started producing some of that. So let's let that run up. Well, there should be in stock 48. All right, so we should be able to click on that, click on booze, and choose there. It was hanging up in the top. So Alright.
A place to wet me gills.
Place to wet me gills.
Things are coming together. All that's left is a pier, so we can build a ship.
Cambolia, we need a tavern keep in here.
Coming.
Right, so we've got to build a... I'm just having a look at this guy swinging the pig around. That's awfully romantic, isn't it? Can you imagine having the strength to swing a pig that size around? That's hilarious. And they got a pig up here. I don't know what's going on with the pigs. Alright, build your pier here. We need to build ourselves a pier, which can only go there. Alright, sweet. Now that's going to need to be connected, so we need a connection. A connector. Let's drop that down to there and then down to there, and that should be connected and we should be okay. Alright, so yep, that's going to be constructed now. How are we doing? We're doing plus 10 planks. We're still on plus 8 food, and we've got plus 12 booze coming in, so that's okay because that's something that we're going to have to, we're definitely going to have to keep our eye on. Okay, it's time to build a pier so you can build, manage and upgrade your first ship. So the idea is to build yourself a big flotilla as well. Piers can only be placed in specific slots on the island. They also need to be within range of a pirate camp to function, which is what we are doing. R and... There we go. I just noticed R and F actually raise and lower. How are we going here? We got we need 10. We're waiting for 10 more planks to come through here. What do we got here? Pirate camps 1, and we've got what, 25
I
coins.
must admit, this is starting to look like a little haven.
Right. Gate to the
Did you
seas.
miss me, pirate scum?
Oh crap.
Amara! How the hell did she make it here?
Oh, here she comes. Bloody hell.
Well, her ship is barely holding together.
But she still has her cannons.
Looks like it's in pretty good condition to me. Where's she? I can't see her on there anywhere, but all of her boys are on there. Okay, this can't be good. This can't be good, right? What is going to happen here? What's this? Amara's ship. Send a ship here to play the event. Well, we don't have a ship, do we? Are they going to loot 100 planks off of us? She's coming to attack our island. We can stop her before she arrives, but we'll need a good ship. Recommended ship. No ship built. Place a pier and build a ship. Can we build a ship now? Or do we have to wait? I don't know. Let's click on here. Start ship. We can't start a ship yet. Alright. Okay. Well, she's coming in. This is not going to be good, right? What's going to happen here? Maybe this is the end of the game.
We don't have a gun tower or better ship ready in time. Well, better duck for cover.
Oh, you buggers. Are they destroying everything? Affected by island. Oh my god.
To the tavern.
Everyone to the tavern, eh? Oh crap.
You think you can build your nest on this rock? Think again.
A blasted wench. Kill her now.
I do love the cutscenes in these.
We have him! Back to the ship!
What do they do? Get our tavern keeper. The attacking ship has bombarded our island. We lost many pirates and buildings. So our cohesion's gone down. Oh my god, our cohesion's right down. Click on the marker to start repairing. Repair all buildings. Okay, so they're going to run through and repair. You've been attacked. Some buildings have been destroyed. Destroy buildings, show that icon. Click on damaged buildings, start repairs. This will cost construction resources. Ships let you explore the seven seas, visit distant regions and complete quests. To build one, access your pier, start construction and select your ship. So as long as we get the moonshine back up again. Over here we can there and open loot pile. There's no loot pile in there. We still can't do a ship yet. It still won't let us. It still won't let us do that. It says pier, start construction and select your first ship. So ships let you explore, yeah. There we go. Repaired all damaged buildings. We may be able to do it now.
Took our tavern keep. After her.
How? We still don't have a ship.
Then let's build one. It's about bloody time.
Alright, so now we can build a ship. Start ship construction. So what do we got? Well, we can only do a landlubber, which is pretty crap. We've got a moonlight, a prowler plus, a prowler, a destroyer plus, a destroyer there, and a hunter plus, hunter, reaver. Nice. The reavers and all that type of stuff. Cool. So the bigger once we get to the point where we can start unlocking these and stuff, that's pretty cool. So let's select that ship and let's build it. Right. And here it is. Must be being built on this platform. I just love the little things that pop up in here as well. Let's see if we can speed it up a little bit, shall we? Got all of these guys running stuff. We still have fetchers in there, fetching. Everything's going all right. We're only +6 food at the moment. So we've completed the construction of the ship.
Beauty. It's a floating turd.
And who shall be the proud captain of this turd?
One of us has to, I think.
Floating turd. Needs a crew, needs captain and crew before it sets sail. Captain at the pier. Right, so we'll click on here and we will assign a captain. So these are our pirates, and it looks like we get quite a few coming through, and there's more coming as well. So what do they got? They've got each easy as murder, gain +1 dice next turn, which I'm guessing is for combat. If you deal damage to the opponent, don't know what that effect continues. Health, increases health. Okay, gun. So he's got increased health by +20 and gun damage by +20. He's got increased supplies by +20 and speed by +20. She's got, besides boobs, increased health by 20 and boarding damage by 20. Okay, speed by 20 and maneuverability by 20. I think we might let's assign her as the captain. And off she goes. All right, so we've got a captain. We also need to hire crew. What do we got? Dismantle ship, open loot pile, upgrade to trading pier. Oh, so there's going to be trading in it as well. That's actually really, really cool. Pause the sawmill building, which I think is there. That's the sawmill. Let's pause that. Right. And hire at least 10 crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do 50? Let's just do 10.
Oh, ship shape and ready to go.
Amara can't have gone far. Let's get our bearings.
Right. Enter the discovery point near your island. Now look at the size of this map. Check that out. That's huge. That's a discovery point. Embark.
Luff. I say luff, you swabs.
So off we go. Look at that. And we're sailing our first ship. We're sailing out of the port. Out of our little port. It's a nice little area, actually. I'm really enjoying this. I like the vertical building and stuff in it as well. So, and the fact that we can go out to the seventh seas. Out to the seventh seas. So where are we going? We're going out here. Skull Rock. Where is Skull Rock? I can't see Skull Rock anywhere. Okay, cycle through pirate camps, info layer, toggle camp. Left. Oh.
What's next?
Okay. Pier slot. So it shows you where everything is. Birds, eggs. Alright, enter.
Seas destiny.
What is going on? Enter the discovery point near your island. We have entered it. Your ship reached 7 Seas event. You can press enter as soon as you are ready. Complete the crown battle. Looks like we are going into battle. An event has started. Finish the objective to win. Okay, here we go. Dice pool. The number of dice you roll in the active turn. So we're rolling 1 each. Health and crew. If either drops to 0, you lose. So there's crew and there's health. Yeah, we've only got 10 crew. They've got 14. And they've got 11 health, but we've got 24. Supplies. Most choices cost supplies. If you run out, your options are limited. Okay, so upgrading supplies on your ships or having more supply space would be better. And combat stats. They determine the effectiveness of your choices. Maneuverability, speed, boarding damage is the best, and gun damage isn't too bad, and armor isn't too bad. Alright, so cool. They're pretty low in comparison to us. This is the opponent's choice for the current turn. They want to destroy our supplies, and this will go when our turn goes. These are our available choices. Each choice has a cost on your supply. So aim and fire, 3 to 4 damage on them. Prevent damage to player health influenced by armor and desire. Yep, it's not available. Okay, continue. Some choices gain you treasure. If you win the event, all treasure will be rewarded as bonus plunder. Cool. The combat log tracks all objectives, choices, and resulting effects. Click on the highlighted choice. Now your opponent will roll all dice in your dice pool. The outcome will determine the effectiveness of your choice. Right. So we lost 19. We lost 20 supplies. They lost 4 health. Okay, cool. Your choice will reduce the opponent's health while theirs destroyed your supplies. Now a new turn begins. Cool. Without supplies, you can no longer make battle choices. Switch to support choices and make a choice to resupply. How do we do that? Switch from battle to support and resupply. Stripped for parts. And we rolled a 1. It gave us 10 supplies because we rolled a 1. Alright, wasteful barrage. Lose all supplies, gain 5 treasure and deal 7 damage. Let's do it. We rolled an 8. Cool.
Good job. To hell with their
I'd like to see those dice rolls being up there until you click something so that you can have a look, because your opponent rolls dice as well, and it all goes so quickly that you can't see what they've rolled, and it'd be nice just to know. I mean, the outcomes don't change, but it'd be nice to know. But we have just done that. We get 10 coins, we get 3 cohesion, we get 1 supply, and we get black powder. Cool, and plus 5 treasure as well, whatever that is. Click that to send the ship back to the pier. So there we go, guys. I am going to leave this here.
Backwater, this. I wonder if there's gold to be found here.
Who cares? We need to find that Spanish wench.
Her ship was in bad shape. Barbara's Bay port is close by. I bet she's there.
All right, so there's more to go there. I can see our food is going down by -1 as well. The debris of a recent fight reaches our island, carrying a handful of exhausted pirates with it. There was a ship attacked by a pirate under the Spanish flag. Amara, no doubt. We need to take them in, don't we?
These people need shelter too.
All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Don't forget that there's a link down below. This is quite an extensive little demo as well, so if you want to check it out for yourself, definitely do so. I'm really enjoying it. I love the verticality. I love the verticality in the building and stuff like that. I thought the combat would be a little bit different, but I do wonder whether you get, because all of these guys have different skills and stuff, whether you get to use those different skills in combat, which I'm guessing you probably do. So can we repair our ship now? Click to repair ship. Is returned. Events 2. Supplies used 19. Damage to ship 11. So we need to click this to repair our ship. So yeah, but other than that, everything works really well. Everything looks fantastic. The building is brilliant. I really like the whole verticality building and stuff like that. There's some really funny stuff if you check me, like this guy drinking from an entire barrel. This guy swinging the pig around. There was people having punch-ups down here. This guy's just having a dance on the edge of there. It's really good. I really like it, and I'm looking forward to the release. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.